Hello, let's do a bunch of daily word games. And for the Dordle, Monster suggested that I start with split words and then also do the Splitle, which is another game created by Toyer, who created the Fusele. So that sounds fun. I actually have not tried the Splitle before, so this will be my first time. But in honor of that, let's start with split. Ooh. And words. Okay, so tipsy? That's nice. But that L is all alone on the right. What's even left? I can't end in Y. Interesting. So there's A's and E's in use, though. I'm thinking something like blame. Let's start there and see what happens. Okay, that's... I was expecting the E to be green, not the M, but there we go. So it's L-A-M... Oh, is it just llama? Llama's fun. Nice. Built a little pyramid there. Go back. Yeah, I like the pyramid. I'm missing I don't know, it's like a yellow beam floating above my pyramid that's incomplete. Anyway, that split was a great start for the Dordle. All right, we're gonna use Tipsy Llama. Tipsy Llama. Tipsy Llama for the Quordle. Well, could have been worse. I think I just should do another nice filler here. Just something as simple as round should do a good job. Although I do want the E, don't I? Something like broke? I don't mind that. Wow, okay. Lots of B's in this one. And there's a K. L-I-R-E on the bottom right. What am I missing there? I bet it's an ER word. Like liner. It's not liker. I think liner might be it. I'm about to be proved wrong. Oh, it is it. Okay. Top right, we've got a lot of letters. It ends in A. How's this work? R-O? Something B-A? I'm just a little confused. Maybe I'll look at a different word first. K. Oh, this is just Neil. Pretty sure. Yep. All right. Well, we're locating the E on the bottom right. Okay. So bottom right has a E. Not more than one. We could have a U. Otherwise, that's it for vowels. So something E and then there's a B somewhere. I don't even know how to think about this one yet. So let's think about the top right one some more, maybe. Didn't really learn anything from Neil. Rauba. Could it end in like, let's see, O here and then end in R-A? Cobra. There we go. I always struggle with Cobra for some reason. Hey, and Cobra gave us where the B goes. So it might be like something EB. Feels like we're going to need to use a U. Rebus doesn't work because there's no R or S. What is it? Debug. Debug's another one that's tough. Nice, I think I did well though. Just took some thinking. But yeah, that was a fun one. Some good words in the Quordle today, I think. All right, let's try this Splitle game. Now, the help isn't going to really show very well the way I'm capturing it, as you can see. But the basic idea is it's thinking of a 10-letter word, and we need to guess it in halves. So the example it gives is if the answer was kilometric, then we could guess kilom and etric separately. That's basically my understanding. It'll give the clues for It'll give the clues for half the word first, and then it'll give clues for the other half. I'm not sure if it's random which half it gives it for. That much is not clear to me. So let's just try something. So we have to guess. We have to guess the first or a second half of 10-letter words. So let's go with the example it gives. Let's do Ishin. Although no, let's be a little creative. Let's do like let's do an ing word. Let's end in ing. So is there like an ELING word? Of course there is. Okay. So there's an L somewhere. It is not an ing word. So the half that we're looking at does not have an E or an I, which is interesting. Now I can't guess like a normal 5-letter word like folly because I have to think about a 10-letter word. There, drawl. It'll let me guess drawl, which will help me find the L. I think probably a strategy for this game is just hoping that a set of 5 letters happens to be the first or second half of a word. All right, so there's an O in the word. There's not 2 L's. Well, in the half of the word that we're guessing. So it could easily be LO like this. I do something like stolo. I don't know. What am I thinking? Can't end in E. So what would, if this was the ending of the word, I'm not sure if it's giving me clues for the ending or the start of the word, but I'm guessing it's going to be for the start, given the placement of stuff, but I don't know. Could be wrong. Do you think? Let's see if I can get, here, let's just see if any of these letters happen to work. Ah, Smalls works. Let's try that. Let's see if there's anything that doesn't repeat a letter, though. I'm guessing not. I could do double L, but I already know that's not. Smalm, that still repeats a letter. I'd rather repeat the S. All right, so we have an S, but it's not first or last. So let's try it here. Oof. So what would come before the S, though? A vowel? US. Still need an O. Oh, I didn't put an O in that guess. That's okay. It could be, this would be the end of a word. Could it? There's not an O there. There's nothing that, oop. I could put an E here, but we know there's no E in this part of the word. Although it might not be a bad idea to do the E because the first part of the word might have an E, and then these clues switch to being the first part of the word. So let's just see what this gives us. Okay, so it's O something SLY. I could try double O. Nope, no double O. OUSLY. Okay, I think that's the ending. Definitely the ending of the word. And so now what we're looking at is clues for... Wait, are we getting... Let me look at the help again. Did I get nothing? Does this mean that I don't have any of the... No, it just... It's telling me S, Y, U, O, and L are gray. That's all it's telling me, though. Maybe I don't understand how this works. Then you'd have to guess the other half of the word. Since the I is yellow, the answer is etric, and the full word is kilometric. Because no other words have kilom in the other. So I think this is just cluing me for Owsley. And I can, it's not giving me, okay, so I was wrong. I thought it would give me clues for all these words previous, but it doesn't. So what ends in Owsley? No idea. There's no L in it. Crimpusley. Yeah, it ends in Isley. Scrimpously. Can I guess crimp? No. Drinkously. I can guess drink. Let's do that. See if we can get any information at all. About drank could be A. Nope, can't. All right. All right, so we're an R second. There's an I somewhere. So probably some consonant and then an I there. Maybe R-A-I. I don't know what this would be. Pray. There could be an E. Let's see. Previously. Does previously work? Yes. Nice, I got it. All right, so you can't see it on screen, but it says congrats. It was usly plus previ equals previously. Nice. Wow, that was tough. 3 vowels in a row. All right, well that was quite interesting. So yeah, we don't know whether we're guessing the end or start of the word until we get it. Cool. Let me know how you thought of the game in the comments, and I'm going to move on to the Polygonle. We do have Hexpert on, at least to start. So, ooh, these repeats are interesting. They like interleave. I'm guessing we start with like could it just be NNs or something? Does anything do that? Feels like something ought to do that. I don't know. It's weird, right? Could be errors. What about like oh no, I can't do that. Oh, EA and then ARS. That's what I was thinking. Enins. I can't. Cleanins. No. Clearers. Clearers. No. Maybe not. Ooh. This is gonna be really tough. How about innins? Inning? Ooh. ING though. Slaining. Graining. Must match the pattern. Ooh, what did I do wrong with my pattern? Oh, because I repeated the G. Okay. Draining. Draining. Wait, it's not draining? At least I got the ING right. Okay. So... Where's the R go? I don't know. I'm thinking ERIN. Maybe not. R not second is weird. Herring. Kerning, learning. No. RE. I don't see how to do this. Something like morning? Oh, morning. No, that's morning. Morning is not a word. Laura, no. Ruining? Wait, R. No, I don't know what comes after R. That's the problem. It's been the problem. So maybe the R goes there. Maybe it's like scrinning or sprinting. Oh, come on. Strinning? Turning. There's too many. There's too many options. Shrinning. Wait, shrinning's a word? Okay. I mean, I hit enter. My own fault. Okay, so I have learned that R is first. That helps. There's no S or H. We did not find out about vowels, but I mean, there's got to be a vowel after the R, right? You don't put consonants after R. Not like this. So like maybe it's something. Rewining. Repining. Apparently repining is a word. Who knew about the re-ining trap? Relining. Oh my gosh. Retining. Revining. Am I missing like a really common, obvious word? Resigning with a Z? Rebining? Remining? Refining. Yes, I was. Oh my gosh. Yikes, this trap. The ining trap. Nasty. Getting in 5 is, I mean, it's Hexpert. If I had turned off Hexpert, I would have done, I could have done a filler or something, but I don't think it's necessary in Polygonle most of the time. All right, so let's do, it's a cool word. I like that pattern. Were there any other words besides ining words that fit this pattern? I'm interested if you came up with anything. Let's do the daily symbol. We'll start with blaze as usual. All right, I think we end in E, and I think we've got maybe an L here. So maybe LSE. Since E's in place, I could do pulse. I think pulse is good. Okay, so E is in place, but I got the L wrong. So there's probably a P or an S second, and then the middle letter is a B. Wait. Okay, I think maybe what happened is it's UA, and then we end in L. I think I got the letters swapped, because it didn't make sense the other way. But what does that? Like quail? Nice. I caught it early. But mostly because I couldn't think of any word that would have had the symbols the other way. Nice, I got a 3. I'm very happy about the 3. Let's do the Fusele, and then that'll be Fusele and blind Fusele, and then we'll be done. So we will start with quail. All right, I was kind of hoping we'd catch the lie as the Q, but we did not. So we have to repeat a letter. So I'm going to do civil, and that'll help test the lie. The I was the lie. All right, so we end in L, and that's all we know. How about ghoul? Okay. So the O is not third. Okay, so in this guess, we're not going to get any any yellows. We only get greens. So I think we should do our best to place the O. So and we don't need to use L at the end, although we could. But if I do something like, I don't know, color, I don't know. Color is just what came to mind, but it'll tell us where the O goes, but maybe not. Maybe I'll think of an actual word. Like tonal. I think tonal is good. Well, we know there's no A in the word because of the The lying I here means there's no A. So maybe tonal's not good. I want to do this. I doubt I'm going to get the answer. So maybe I do something like color. Just find the O. Okay, the O is second, which is what I was trying. Now we're gonna get symbol-like clues. What does this? We know there's no A, we know there's no U. So even though they're not marked, we do know that. There could be an E. There's no I either. Oh, so ghoul was not a good guess, because we knew there wasn't a U. It's fine, we didn't get... I don't know. I'm making weird guesses on this one. Let's not second guess ourselves, though. Maybe it's an owl, like a... Ooh, wait. Here we go. Maybe it's towel. It is towel. Nice. Well, weird guesses, but I still got it. Let's do the blind version. Oh, so we can't start with towel because we actually have to have a vowel in these two spots, which is interesting. So something like, I don't know, arrest. Arrest has two R's though. How about amend? Nothing. I think sus is intact, so let's do that for this Wormel style clue. Whoa, okay. So that's an S, that's a U. We have to guess a backwards word. Okay, well let's think about what the word is. So this is maybe an R or a T. What vowel could this be? Could it be sinus? No, there's no N. It can't be N. I guess I don't really need this in alphabetical order. Certainly not doing UU. What about syrup? Nope, this can't be P. Darn, syrup was great. Maybe I can think of a backwards word that has a U here. Let's see. Furs is a word. I don't need to test the R here though, but how about furls? There we go. Let's guess that. Nice. So this is SRU. And then we're gonna get symbol clues here, but I think we're gonna get the answer. Like what else? There's probably only one option. That's what I'm trying to say. Sora. Is it something like Cirrus? No. Oops. Okay, so what goes here? S field. Oh no, it can't be an S. We already tried that. W seems wrong. Y seems wrong. I doubt it's a vowel. I don't know why, but oh, is it shrub? Yeah, B felt good. Oh, it's shrug. Okay, well that was 50-50. I was locked into thinking this was a vowel, so I wasn't thinking of SHR. That's fun. That's a fun word. All right, well, I think I got both in. Yeah, I got both in 5. Nice. All right, well, hope you enjoyed these games. And if you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.